Hello everyone, my name is Samuel and I'm here to present the second milestone of my AI agent Definitive Grant. So concerning the first milestone, I submitted it a few days ago or weeks, and I'm going to, I'm doing a demo of the second milestone. So in the submittable, as you can see, the second milestone is all about, a neuron management and so neuron management in the AI agent. So creating a neuron, dissolving a neuron, stopping the neuron, and all the other stuff. So I will, head over directly to the demo. And as you can see, I already have the ELIZA AI framework, while running on my laptop. And I will just click on the chat and I can just start chatting. Okay, the first thing we shall do is actually check our balance, our token balance to see if we have some ICP. Check my token balance, and yeah, if there's some ICP, it's the one that we'll use to create, new neurons. Or so as you can see, we do have 2.9 ICP, and that's enough for us to create a neuron. So the first thing we can actually check is check if we have previous neurons, like the neurons controlled by this principal. Check my neurons, neuron list. And of course, I already have some neurons that are created using this same account. And yeah, so as you can see, this is the analytical information on the different neurons that this principal owns. So as you can see, the neuron ID when it was created, the amount in that neuron, the age, the voting power, the dissolved delay, and the maturity rewards. So with this information, we can actually start manipulating any of these neurons. Let's say in case we want to increase the dissolve delay of this specific neuron, all we have to do is actually we can say increase dissolve delay of neuron this by maybe right now this one 8 days, we can just say put 2 days. Okay, so we'll give it a few seconds and it should be able to increase the sort of delay of this neuron. Okay, so if we check again, it should, instead of 8 now, it should be 10 days. We can just say check uh, my neuron list, and so we have again the list. Okay, the one we want is the last neuron, which ends with 700. Now, as you can see, the dissolve delay is at 10 days. We could actually just say start dissolving our neuron at this ID, and depending on, okay, so or we can say start dissolve neuron ID. Okay, we just give it a few seconds and it should be able to start the dissolving of this neuron. And yeah, cool. So okay, so now the neuron with this 700 that ends with 700 is dissolving. If again, again we try to say to dissolve, start the dissolving of the same ID, it should refuse because it should throw an error. So we just give it a few seconds and we should have somehow a nice error pop up because it's already dissolving and then we cannot dissolve it again. Okay, so give it a few more seconds and we should be good to go. Okay. All right, so say if it starts dissolving the area, the neuron ID may not be valid or the neuron is already dissolving. All right, so which is true. So, but now we can actually stop the dissolve. Okay, just stop. And it should stop, for now. So you can actually come and check it here. Hope I think it's even this one already. It's the neuron ID. You can see it was created 35 minutes. This is a neuron, and now it's already we like it's not dissolving since we stopped it. Okay, so we've seen how to dissolve the neuron, start the neuron, start dissolving, and also increase the dissolve delay. We can like these all these methods work on any of the neurons that the user owns. And okay, which other one do we need to test out? Create a neuron there. We'll do this later on. So we have analytical information dispersed. So if at all the neuron had some accuracy rewards from voting on proposals, you could actually just maybe put disperse maybe one ICP from neuron with this ID, then to an account ID. So let's say I want my rewards to go to this account ID. I'll just come and paste it here, and then if at all there were some rewards from the neurons, just this command is able to disperse the rewards, and then sends them to the principal to the account ID that you specify. And yeah, so I can see the failure to disperse the neuron might not exist, or there's not enough maturity in the neuron to disperse, which is true. We don't have any rewards as of now from any of the neurons that we've created. So the last one actually is creating the neuron. So far we had 3 neurons. If we check my neuron list, we had 3 neurons. We are going to create the last one, another one, and they become 4. Okay, so list 1, okay, then 2 and 3. All right, so cool. So we will just to create a neuron, just say create a new neuron, and then you specify the amount of ICP that you want to stake in that neuron. So maybe 1 ICP, right? It could be 1 or 1.2, whichever amount, but let's go with 1, and we click OK. We should have the 4th neuron. Okay, so we'll give it a few seconds, and should spit out the new neuron and all the information. So okay, so we check again, check my neuron list. All right, so all right, so we'll give it a few seconds. So now we have the next neuron. Okay, so here is it. By default, I think neurons are staked. By the drop down neurons is 1 week. And if I click on this, I come and we search it on the dashboard. We should actually see that it was created a few seconds ago, right? So 49.27 seconds. It's brand new. So we could actually still do the same stuff that we did. Start it to dissolve, stop it from dissolving, and in case it had some rewards or maturity, we could actually disperse it to the respective account ID that we specify. So that is it for milestone 2, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the review. Thank you so much.